Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. This one's actually quite exciting, and we're actually going to be doing the sort of stage 1 kit for my scooter Booberry. And as you can see here, I've got a box from Uematsu, Japan. And yeah, let's open it up and see what goodies are inside. Just got a little receipts, bit of packaging. And here we have our first piece. This is a high-speed pulley specifically for Honda 4 strokes, which is what we've got obviously. Basically it just improves like mid acceleration and also increases the top end, so we're hoping for like 70 kilometers top speed compared from factory, which is 45, so a bit of an increase, which is going to be very helpful. And we've also got some rollers. These rollers are a little bit lighter than I think than what is from the factory. They're 5.5 grams each. And yeah, hopefully it just means that there's a bit better acceleration, which I've noticed has been a problem. I think the problem with the bike currently is that these rollers are actually probably flat, which is not great. But hopefully we can get all this stuff in. I just want to open this up and see what exactly we get in this kit. So as you can see, there's this piece of these sliders that come in and out. And then the actual pulley itself and how it works is basically the belt sort of goes on here, and that sort of decides the gear ratio and sort. I have no idea how this went then. Oops. And then this just goes in like that. And also it looks like it came with some transmission grease, which is perfect. And yeah, and it's just got this little diagram showing you how to install it, which is quite helpful. Just one bad thing I should be a bit worried about is that I actually don't have a new belt to go with this. I think I'll probably get one just because it's, you're already in there, may as well take the belt out while I'm at it. Obviously it does depend on the condition of the belt itself. But yeah, we've got our little bits from Japan. Took maybe, I'd say, a month and a half for it to arrive. I've been looking forward to it. It's quite exciting. So yeah, I guess let's just get straight into it. So I have something that I want to take care of first, which is this loose headlight here. It's just a bit annoying, so I just wanted to fix it, and it's done by accessing 2 bolts on the side of the headlight, but I do have to remove some plastic casing first to be able to access it. As you can see here, I've taken it off the front, and as you can see it hasn't been opened up in a while. Next I'm going to take off the plastic housing that surrounds the headlight itself, but this bolt here was really rusted through and it was already rounded, so someone's tried to access this before. Try to get some penetrating fluid and hammering in a screwdriver in there just to try and loosen it, but no luck unfortunately. I ended up just trying to pull the plastic shroud aside without trying to crack it. As you can see, it's quite close to breaking, but I managed to do it and tighten those 2 silly bolts that were a little bit loose, which caused the whole headlight housing to get loose. I should have used some blue thread sealant here just to make sure that it won't undo itself eventually, but I think it should be okay for now. So I put everything back together as you can see here, and it's pretty simple. And there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and try and get this variator installed on my scooter. First thing is just getting rid of the casing for the transmission, which is just a few bolts on the side. and the casing can just come loose like that. As you can see, everything actually looks to be in pretty good condition, including the belt, which is a huge relief. So I'm just trying to find the right bolt size here. I'm pretty sure it's 17mm. And the big problem is you can see that because it's a CVT transmission, it just wants to keep spinning like that. So I had to find a way to lock the transmission. But I tried to use my electronic screwdriver, but I had no luck, unfortunately. As you can see, I tried holding it down with my hands, no luck. Then tried some pliers and also no dice. I also tried putting a screwdriver on the other side of the transmission. Again, no dice. The closest I got was using this wrench here to prop it up against the transmission housing, but again, no luck. It was such a huge struggle, as you can probably hear by my frustrated grunts. And I just kept trying and trying with no luck, unfortunately, and then this happened. After that, I just decided to cut my losses and I quickly wire wheel brushed the transmission housing just to make sure that, you know, there's still an actual good seal on there. But it looks like we're going to have to switch to a different plan, which is going to be taking it to a scooter workshop. So after saving up a little money, I dropped off Booberry at a scooter-specific workshop called Scootek. It's quite a cool shop. They have a lot of scooters for sale, and they managed to install it for, I think, somewhat cheap, and they also fixed a few issues. So this is my first impressions riding on the way home. Unfortunately, my microphone wasn't working on my helmet, so I had to just record it in post. But basically I was just saying that it immediately felt a lot quicker in acceleration, and also the top speed was actually quite a lot more. It gets to about 60 kilometers on a sort of flat road without any wind, and usually gets about 58, I want to say, like pretty much everywhere else, and I did actually manage to get it up to 70 kilometers downhill, which was actually quite impressive and honestly a little bit scary. But overall I was super happy with the outcome, and big shout out to the cool guys at Scootek who were really helpful and gave me good advice, and it was also reasonably priced in my opinion. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Apologies for coming out a little bit later than what I had anticipated. I just began a new semester of study, so I've been quite busy with that, and also just generally getting a little bit of burnout, to be honest. But I think I'm back on track now. I'm actually buying a new camera soon, so the quality of my content is going to increase quite a lot, I'm hoping, and I'm also hoping to switch into more video, like proper video style. And I'm also hoping to switch the style of my video a little bit from vlogging to maybe a little bit of storytelling, so I hope you guys look forward to that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you've got any suggestions of anything you want me to do, leave them in the comments, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye!